We've been waiting a while, but here it is, and it is the Xperia Z3 Plus, and it's Sony's flagship smartphone for the UK and Europe for this year, and it is a thing of beauty. Sony always make pretty good looking phones, and although they don't deviate too far from what they know, there's a good reason. It's really, really attractive. They've made the Z3 Plus slimmer and lighter than previous models. This is just 6.9mm thick and weighs 144 grams. Although it sounds pretty average, it's surprising when you get it in your hand. It really is very light. Compared to the iPhone 6 Plus, it's considerably lighter. Compared to the LG G4, it's also considerably lighter. This is an aluminium metal body shell. It has a glass rear panel and obviously glass front. And although you can see that the USB charging port on the bottom here is uncovered, like many other Sony smartphones, this is fully water and dust proof. So that makes it stand out on its own from the crowd, because we don't have the pleasure of too many high-end waterproof smartphones this year. This is a 5.2-inch 1080p screen, and the phone runs Android 5.0, and it's powered by a Snapdragon 810 processor. It is speedy and super smooth in what we're using here. This is a prototype version, so it's not final. We have noticed that just in the short time that we're using it here, it does get quite hot around this area just by using the camera and a few other things. Now, whether that's going to be something that's going to be addressed in final models, we certainly hope so, but it is worth noting at the moment that the Snapdragon 810 does work pretty hard inside the phone. But what you do get is a super smooth experience, and it is plenty fast enough for regular use. The camera on the rear is 20.7 megapixels and performs excellently. There is a quick access button on the side you hold down, and it instantly opens the camera, and it is fast, and it will do that from the lock screen as well. Now, to give an idea of what you can do with the camera, this has a manual mode, just like the G4 from LG. That's something we took straight off the camera, and then fiddling around with manual mode, you can make the scene far more realistic, bringing out the colours that we actually see from the window. So even in the few minutes that we're using the phone, it's evident that you can do some pretty impressive photography with the camera. So that is the Xperia Z3 Plus. That's the same as the Xperia Z4 in Japan, but different to the Z4V that will be coming to the US.